Good morning. So this morning, I want to do a shave with I'm going to do a straight blade shave. And this is a Morgan Barber Supply squirrel hook wedge. And it has a wedge profile. And so it's not, I see it better like that. It's not hollow ground. There's more meat on it. It's actually a much heavier straight razor. And I kind of wanted to give you guys a little journey of my my eBay straight razor shopping. So just to save time, I'll lather up at the same time here. Wet my face. And going back with the PAA cube for my pre-shave. And then for my soap today, I'm going to be using PAA's CAD. This stuff's amazing. Now, anyways, back to the eBay fiasco. So, I don't know if I'm the only one who's ever been in this boat, but I kind of doubt it. You've been double-edged shaving for a while and traditional wet shaving, but you kind of want to take it to the next step. And the next step for me was a traditional straight razor. So what I did is I bought a shavette. I didn't really have much luck with it. It wasn't a great shave every time. Looked around online and I didn't realize that with a shavette's a lot harder to shave with than a straight razor. So instead of going out and buying a brandy new $300 straight razor, I went on the internet, or went on eBay, and I was like, oh, there's got to be somebody out there that'll that'll sell one of these, and maybe they restore them, turn around, sell them, put a good edge on them for you. So long story short with this, I bought 6 eBay razors, and out of the 6 of them, I only got one that was halfway decent, and that was a squirrel wedge hook. And I kind of just wanted to call the guy out on it. So his page, his eBay store is Yeole Strait N Strop, and I'll actually link a link to his store down in the down below. But anyways, more about this guy. So I see this razor and I purchased it, and I immediately get a message from him. He's owning up to all the flaws in this thing, and he's wanting to know if I still want it. And I'm like, oh man, did he sell this to somebody else? I got that going in my head. And no, he was just being honest. He had restored it, and he sent me some pictures of the beginning, and I didn't have the razor in my hand yet, but I'm seeing pictures of the end, and I told him, I said, no, I'm just getting the straight razor shaving, and the fire engine red on this thing caught my eye, and then it was a wedge, and I wanted to try a wedge. So I said it was, it's not out of my price range, but it's like right on the cusp. So I was like, I'm gonna go for it. And he actually gave me a discount on the thing. Because there was a little bit of pitting in the blade, and he didn't feel comfortable selling it to me, and he gave me a little bit of a discount. I was like, well, that's awesome. And I get my razor, I get my order, I leave some good feedback, had a good experience, and he reaches back out to me and he says, hey, if you have any questions, or you're looking for anything, or you need anything to do with straight razors, he said, well, let me know. I'm here to help. And I was taken by that. So finally it gets time to have a shave. And I bought 5 other razors. So being new into straight razors, I don't automatically know how to hone a razor. So anyways, I get all these razors and I'm trying them, and they're cutting hair, but I'm having to like grind those things into my face. And even after I'm learning to strop too, after I strop these things up, and I'm barely able to cut hair with them, and I'm like, I gotta be doing something wrong. So then I get this thing. And that's one of the things I looked for when I was purchasing razors. Like I said, I was looking for somebody that had an older one, restored it, and put an edge back on it. And I was looking for shave ready. So everything else came, and I mean, it was sharp. You put it on your arm, and I'd have to push a little bit, but you cut hair. This thing, you take a piece of hair, and you just drop it. That hair pops just by the weight of the hair. He did an amazing job all together, all around. Great experience from that seller. If you're looking, definitely check this guy out. But I'm not really super great at straight razor shaving, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and get on with the shave here. So it's amazing just how quickly that these things will wipe hair off your face. And that's really what you're doing, is you shouldn't have to push. You should just literally be wiping hair off your face. And this thing's amazing. Takes it right down. Like I said, he did a great job restoring this thing, bringing it back to its former glory. The chin's very hard to get with a straight razor. But I'll get that on my second pass. I'm doing that with a double edge, because I'm not that great at this yet. I'm working on it. There. No blood. I love that. So I'm gonna wipe this thing off. I'm gonna sit on my windowsill for now. I'll come back and clean that up later. So with a straight razor, I've learned just via internet, whatnot, you don't want to rinse it in the sink. You know, you want to wipe the blade on a towel. And that way, you don't worry about flailing this super sharp blade around, hitting your faucet and chipping your blade, which nobody wants that. So I'm gonna lather back up, and I'll go in for a quick second pass with a double edge. And for that, I'm using my Rockwell 6S. And I got a story about that. But firstly, yesterday I had a great day. I put my daughter on the bus, on the school bus, for the first time. She had her first day of kindergarten. So I was going to shave yesterday, but I was just too nerved up because I wanted to do a straight razor shave, and I needed her to get home and, you know, give everybody the thumbs up that she had a great time and she wants to go back. And so once I heard that, I felt okay to grab a straight razor and shave. So proud dad moment. Sorry about that, but yeah. So now I'm going with the Rockwell 6S because at work the other day, there's a fella that he's always got a great big beard, or he's working on it. You know, he's a younger guy, and I see him over at the over in the building I work out of, and he's clean shaven. And I said, "Hey, whoa, hey, what's going on there, bud?" And it turns out he met a young lady that likes a clean shaven face. So I offered him, I said, "Hey, I'll send you a link to this channel. You know, I'm just here to help. That's my whole point of my channel, is to try to help people." So I ended up doing that, and he messaged me back the next day. He was like, "Hey man, I really want to get into this." And I was like, "Hey, I can lend you a few things." So I lent him a setup, gave him my Rockwell 6C, which I've given that to a few people now and turned them onto wet shaving. So he's got that right now. I hope him the best. Hope he gets into it. Left a lot of my chin that I didn't get with the straight razor. But alright, that's really smooth, but I am going to go against the grain on my cheeks because why not? Perfection. Love that. Alright, I'm going to get rinsed off and finish this up. Going in with the Thayer's Witch Hazel. It's good stuff. I recommend it. Let this dry up real quick. And we'll go in with the CAD splash. CAD's like that perfect barbershop shave smell, so that's why I love it. Well, anyways, thank you guys for joining me, and I'm gonna get cleaned up here, and I will definitely, hopefully, see you guys on the next one.